Good day, everyone. My name is Dong Yu. Now we are in the 2018 CIIF IEI booth right now. Today we're going to give you a very special live forecasting because we invited a very key giant from the IT field, from the Terry from the Intel, and also the David from the WPI. Then,
Hi, Don.
yeah,
It's a pleasure to be here
yeah,
at the China Industrial Fair with IEI.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
My name is David. I'm from the WPI, and it's my pleasure to join this the forecasting, live
Yes.
forecasting.
So
Yeah.
it's the first time for you.
Of course,
So how's the experience like that? It's a very nervous or
it's just
We're good.
we're in good
good.
shape.
yeah, right. So today we're gonna to give you a very latest updating about the Intel OpenVINO and Intel MRs and
Yes.
also including RRK. So Terry, how about the OpenVINO? Can you
Yes.
describe
So
that to
let
us?
me first start explaining what I do for Intel. I'm the general manager for industrial solutions,
Yeah.
which means that worldwide I help companies like IEI develop new solutions for application to really create computer vision
Mm-hmm.
application using traditional computer vision, but also deep learning,
Mm-hmm.
very advanced type of technology, coupled with machine vision technology like strong cameras and so forth. So OpenVINO was created to really abstract the complexity of the underlying hardware.
Yeah.
So without recoding any of your application, you can use the same code to run on small Intel CPU like an
Wow.
Atom
Okay.
or very large Xeon,
Yeah.
or even use accelerators like
Mhm.
FPGA,
Yeah.
or even our Movidius Vision VPU, we
Yeah,
call
that's
it
right.
Vision
So
Processor.
which means Intel OpenVINO is the toolkit is helping customer to easier to deploy their inference
Yes.
application in the
Yes.
field
Yes.
based on the Intel CPU, integrated GPU, and also the FPGA part, the VPU you just mentioned, right?
Exactly. So you see a fantastic boost in performance,
Mm-hmm.
not only in frame per second,
Yes.
but also maybe in number of cameras you want to connect to your smart vision box.
Well, yeah, we know nowadays most of the AI will be generated from the image and also videos. So the OpenVINO is a dedicated design for solve the video and the image AI application, right?
Yes, but not only. It's really meant to be a way to abstract, to kind of optimize deep learning models.
Okay.
So if you are using deep learning models that you develop using, TensorFlow,
Yeah.
these tools that
Yes.
you just import them,
Mm-hmm.
and then OpenVINO will compile and optimize them.
Yeah.
So of course, deep learning today, as you all know, is mostly used for vision processing, but
Yes.
it could be used for other.
Yes.
First one is natural speech, and then there's other applications that are not well solved with traditional machine learning
Yes. Right.
that could be really implemented with OpenVINO. But for sure, vision is number one.
Yeah, sure. I think the OpenVINO is a very useful tool for us, especially, for example, we can using our existing Intel platform, adopting the OpenVINO, that we can transforming those edge computing as AI edge computing purpose, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Exactly.
So as I knew about the OpenVINO, just mentioned the performance by the frame per second. So in your idea, any idea about how it improved with OpenVINO and with the OpenVINO running on the internet?
Right. Well, of course, there's a lot of variables when you compare a system
Yeah.
versus another. There's a lot of already proven case with demonstration.
Yes, right.
People like to show what a video would look like with a discrete GPU
Yes.
that is taking more space, more cost, and etc. versus an integrated OpenVINO based system.
Yeah.
And you can see typically 10 times, at least 10 times performance boost, right?
Yeah,
10 times.
I
I don't
can-
know what what you see.
Yeah, actually, we are co-working very tightly with Intel, especially focus on the OpenVINO in this case. And we also prepare one of demo in Intel booth in CIIF.
Yes.
The demo is using for the construction field, the selfie check. Holding our AI trained model, it can be using the camera detecting the workers wearing the helmet or wearing the vest is or not. And in the performance point of view, before we adopt in OpenVINO R3, so currently the version is R3. So before we adopt that, the performance will be look like the CPU is we are using the Skylake i5 and including the 8G RAM inside of that. Before we adopting OpenVINO, it's only running around 15 to 20 frames per second. But after we using the OpenVINO trigger, including the CPU and GPU dedicated for the AI inference purpose, then it's up to the 100 frames per second.
Wow.
So according our partners say, so they are also trying the
more things. So you could use accelerators to have this high number of frames and then have the CPU do a lot more data processing. What we call the workload consolidation. The same computer, the same.
You can do the more job.
Does a lot of work
and also keep the same steady devices.
Right.
And you also mentioned about the FPGA and the VPU. Can you describe more about the information about those two parts?
Well, I mean, Intel has acquired two companies, Actera and Movidius, to give us acceleration. So I don't want to describe in too detail, but it's basically a way to offload your CPU load and decide, what works and what CPU or combine. You may want to add more.
No, it's excellent. My comment is actually the OpenVINO tool is actually a powerful, toolkit. But now it's a lot of ISV has been used.
So you can decide, for this application, I'm gonna use traditional computer vision system.
Right. Okay. So I think in the field.
Exactly. So we support, we do a lot of underlying primitive, the low-level math kernel library, the math kernel deep learning library. So this is already fully supported. What we're working on is adopting more and more of the what's called the open source frameworks. There's more and more frameworks coming up. So as they come in, we can take their model and then integrate them in OpenVINO.
Yeah, but I think OpenVINO, the most important insight I found from OpenVINO is it can be start from the atom base, very low, very high CPU information, even though with the discrete GPU part. But with OpenVINO based on Intel platform, A10, i3, 1010, everything can be done right.
Okay. Yes.
And how about you, David? So I think another key project we are doing right now is based on Intel MRS and RK.
Yes.
And the WPI FPGA is one of the Intel very important partner focus on this part. Can you describe more about this information?
Sure. Of course. Actually, WPI is established 2,000 years. Actually, we are the official Intel, an Intel distributor, IC distributor, and number one in the world. Now the company is transforming and investing in a new group. The group is called, from Intel, we call the Intel Aggregator. Now we are supporting the Intel MRS program. The MRS stands for the Market-Ready Solution.
Yeah, Market-Ready Solution.
Which is end-to-end scalable solution. This is the solution already be deployed in the market.
Okay. Yes. So how about the RK?
The RK means that's for the request for the request for the pro.
Post on the Intel website solution directory to allow customers to viewing and checking all the details.
Yes.
And dividing into two different kinds of protocol.
Yes.
You can just go into the website to check what kind of application you need.
Yes.
Right. And MR is built by our partners like WPG. We help them market.
Yeah.
So you have a very big exposure to very new markets sometimes that you cannot reach on your own.
Yes,
so
right.
Intel is there to help you do that.
Yeah, I think the world is changed and the field is also changing right now. Once we have the MRS or RK, it's really helping the customer to easier to check in the ready solution to deploy into their current application.
Yes.
Yes.